All right, to discuss this and more, let's bring in Representative Brian Babin, Texas Congressman, Texas National Guard vet, and chair of the House Committee of Science, Space, and Technology. Sir, great to see you this morning. Welcome to the show. So first off, what was your reaction? What is your reaction to President Trump's decision to cut off federal funding to sanctuary cities? Do you believe this is the right and necessary step in order to restore law and order and protect Americans?
Absolutely. I support the president's decision here 100%. Why should American taxpayers be subsidizing lawlessness? The creation of sanctuary cities endangers not only American citizens, but law-abiding immigrants as well, legal immigrants. And so when you hateful rhetoric, sanctuary cities, refusal to support federal agencies that are trying to enforce federal law simply makes for a very dangerous situation, dangerous environment, and it's high time that we cut these funds from these sanctuary cities and states. And you will see that almost 100% of these places are blue, Democrat control. They refuse to uphold the law in their own districts, endangering American citizens, and taking the position of putting illegal immigrants and criminals before their own citizens. It's hard for me to wrap my mind around the fact that these voters in these areas continue to vote for these politicians that endanger them so badly.
Yeah, sir, I want to talk to you next about your Birthright Citizenship Act. I know it's gaining momentum as part of the Republican Study Committee's budget backing President Trump's effort to end birthright citizenship abuse. Tell us a little bit more about this.
Absolutely. This has been a misinterpretation of the 14th Amendment to the United States Constitution following the Civil War in 1868. They established and wrote the 14th Amendment to grant citizenship to the children of the recently freed slaves. And this is what it was for. There's no way, and although I must admit I'm not an attorney, by profession I was a dentist, but I can tell you I have common sense. And for the longest time, it was interpreted as just what it was meant to be, but now it has been reinterpreted to say that anyone who comes into the United States of America, legal, illegal, criminal, minding their own business or coming here for nefarious purposes and has a child, a baby, it's automatically, that baby is automatically an American citizen. And that has been abused for decade after decade. Wealthy Chinese, Russians, people from other countries come over here on vacation and have a baby, which becomes an American citizen. They immediately move back to their country with this American citizen baby. That is an anchor baby. Their entire families can come over, and it also sets up a dangerous situation from countries who have bad actors that want to harm the United States and hurt our national security. So it is a practice. The Supreme Court is going to review this. We're in hopes that they will rule of its original intent in the 14th Amendment, and this will be a codification. My bill, if it's passed, will be a codification of President Trump's executive order to terminate birthright citizenship. It's been abused for far, far too long, and bringing in hundreds of thousands, if not millions, of people illegally and not supposed to be here.
Congressman, real quick, we have 30 seconds left or so, but I quickly want to get your thoughts on the meeting with Vice President J.D. Vance and the Secretary of State Marco Rubio with the officials from Denmark and Greenland. What do you think is going to come from this meeting today, and what do you hope will come from it?
Well, I think I don't have inside information there, I must admit, but I will say this. The president is absolutely serious, as he should be, about Greenland's strategic location. It's in North America. It's the largest island in the world. It is in our national security interest to be able to defend Greenland. Over the last few decades, and especially the last few years, the Chinese and Russians have absolutely been sending in their military. They're militarizing the entire region. They're doing undersea mapping. They're opening up new seaways. They're militarizing this whole area. They're not studying polar bears and seals, I will assure you of that. And the United States, our national security absolutely depends upon the security of Greenland because they're right there in North America. I will say this. The good news is that there are 8 Arctic nations, 7 of which are members of NATO. However, the other nation is Russia, with an enormously long coastline bordering on the Arctic region. So this is strategic. I appreciate President Trump. Thank you.
Now, Congressman Brian Babin from the great state of Texas, we appreciate you coming on today. Thank you so much, sir. Coming up, Michael Reagan, eldest son of President Ronald Reagan, has passed away at the age of 80. We will remember his legacy and conservative voice. Up next in National Update. Stay with us.